This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
Hello, we're the NRA. After the tragedy in Washington yesterday, we all know what's coming next. An attack on the rights of gun owners. And the gun grabbers will start with the most vulnerable gun owners of all, the blind. Yet nobody needs the protection of a firearm more than somebody who can't see, as gun advocate S.E. Cupp points out.
In the Second Amendment, it does not say you have the right to bear arms if you can shoot them well.
Blind people need to be able to respond to threats, or at least to the general direction of the threats. Yet those who would deprive the blind of guns continue to make the same old tired argument, but they're blind. The gun grabbers never bother to ask, how blind?
You're treating blind people like they're all 100% blind.
Exactly, S.E., whatever the hell that means. Of course, we're still saying that the 100% blind should have guns, but a lot of those technically blind people can still tell light from dark, meaning they'll be able to aim somewhat. You know, if they're attacked by, say, the sun or a volcano.
A blind person who might not all the way be completely blind, by the way, would have to go through the same kind of training and safety courses.
Yes, they just need an instructor to tell them if they've hit the target, or the instructor, or their dog. Look, nobody wants a repeat of what happened yesterday, and I don't have to tell you that far fewer people would have died if the shooter had been blind, or at least they would have been completely different people. Let's make sure that blind people have guns. It's just a matter of common sense. And that, my friends, is what the NRA is all about.
I can own an AK-47 and a Glock and an Uzi, and I gladly shoot a bazooka to defend my rights today. Don't take away my bazooka. God bless the NRA. Oh, these are freaks. I have to tell you, these are really lunatic freaks who are just, none too happy to see us, arming to the teeth and then shooting each other and then, getting adjudicated not guilty and then going out and buying another gun or getting your gun returned and then having the chief of police of your town tell the town, this Zimmerman dude, he's a Sandy Hook waiting to happen, and looking the other way. I gotta say, 10 years ago, we had 2 students who shot and killed 12 of their peers and a teacher at Columbine. That was 1999. And more, of these mass shootings followed. 2006, 5 girls inside a one-room schoolhouse in a Pennsylvania community. 2007, Virginia Tech, 30 people. 2009, Fort Hood, Texas, 13 people. 2011, a congresswoman shot in the face, killed 6 other people that we never even talk about, the other 6, and still Congress can't figure it out. In the last year and a half, we've had Aurora, Colorado, where a gunman kills 12 people and wounds about 60 others. 2 weeks after that, we have a white supremacist shoot 6 people at a religious ceremony in a Sikh temple in Oak Creek in Milwaukee. Then in September 2012, we've got a rampage at a manufacturer in Minneapolis, 6 people dead, including the gunman who learned he was losing his job. Then we had one at a mall in Portland, Oregon that killed 2 people and injured 1. 3 days after that, 20 first graders and 6 teachers are killed in Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown. And then we have yesterday, this is, and don't forget Chicago. 70 people were shot in Chicago. Mass rampages, right? 12 of them were killed on the 4th of July weekend. 15-year-old Hadiya Pendleton, she shot in Chicago a week after performing with her marching band at the president's 2nd inauguration earlier this year. This is unbelievable to me. And you look at, the newspapers from across the globe, and Britain is just sitting there saying, we just tightened gun control. We had our own mass shootings in the 80s and 90s. Americans, many here, argued Tuesday that America has yet to learn the lessons that have been absorbed by this nation of 63 million, where more than 200,000 guns and 700 tons of ammunition have been taken taken off the streets over the past 15 years. In urban areas, offenders in search of firearms now regularly resort to rebuilt antique weapons, homemade bullets, and rent-a-gun schemes. But the crime rate statistics have fallen.